How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's time for another NHL 15 Shootout commentary. And this time, I'm going to use the well-deserving Stanley Cup champion Chicago Blackhawks. That's right, boys. Hockey's now over for the summer. We're getting into the offseason. I want to talk about the Stanley Cup Finals a little bit, though. And before I get started, I just want to say congratulations to the Chicago Blackhawks. You guys definitely deserved it. The Tampa Bay Lightning, they played a hell of a series, but I still feel like the better team won the cup this year. And you know what, man? A lot of people were actually fighting back on this statement, but in my opinion, I do think the Chicago Blackhawks are a dynasty, man. 3 Stanley Cups in 6 years. I mean, some people were saying you need to win it 3 times in 5 years or 4 times in 7 years or 4 times in 6 years, 4 times in 7 years, something like that, right? I don't care, man. A modern day dynasty, 3 Stanley Cups since 2010. Hell yeah, man. What team wouldn't want that? So, once again, congratulations goes to the Chicago Blackhawks. Duncan Keith definitely deserved the Conn Smythe. Patrick Kane showing up in an elimination game once again. 2010, he got the golden goal, or the overtime winner, not the golden goal. 2013, he helped to tie the game with Brian Bickle's goal. He got the puck into the Boston Bruins end. And in 2015, this year, he got the assist to Duncan Keith, who put them in the lead, and he got the insurance marker at the end of the game. Patrick Kane, big-time player. Jonathan Toews now has 3 Stanley Cups as a 27-year-old captain, and I don't think anyone would doubt Corey Crawford is a legit goalie now with 2 Stanley Cups, right? So, what a great year. Flying poke checkaroonie, baby! Yeah, Corey Crawford, you got to start it off like that. And I just want to say once again, congratulations to the Chicago Blackhawks, man. I'm hoping that one day in my lifetime I could see the Toronto Maple Leafs play like today's Chicago Blackhawks. Probably not going to happen, though. I mean, how much longer are the Blackhawks going to be able to play like this? Left-handed shot. Let's do a reverse Gordie Howe here, shall we? Here we go, here we go. He did the flying poke check as well. All right, son. You want to play like that? A little monkey see, monkey do. It would have worked, but you know what? Because he was so deep when he did the flying poke check. I could have just easily shot it. I'll do a fake this time. Fake by Crawford. Oh, nice move. Nice move, James Van Riemsdyk. I was thinking forehand. Yeah, it was definitely open. I thought he would pull it back to the forehand. He definitely had me that time. So we'll talk about the Stanley Cup Final a little bit afterwards. Right now, Patrick Kane. Here we go. What should I do? I could do the Patrick Kane move again. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Here we go. Patrick Kane. Oh, he stayed on that side. He knew. And how class is Patrick Kane, man? I loved how when he scored that goal, I was yelling at $6 million. I was like, shoot the puck! Because he was in such a good position. But I guess that's what threw off Ben Bishop. He passed it over, Patrick Kane buried it, and then he points at Richards the entire time. Oh, what class that was. Because that's the time to do like a Ty Domi celebration. Ride the stick or something. No, get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? You just got that 2-0 lead in the Stanley Cup Finals with the cup on the line, and you know your team. You know with that 2-0 lead late in the third, it's probably over, right? So Kane could have gone jumping up into the glass, sliding on the ice, you know, but no, he shows the respect to $6 million. I love that. That was awesome. All right, Marian Hossa, and this guy, I don't know what the future's like for him. Oh no! Goal! God damn it! I was gonna do the one-handed windmill. I just did it a little bit too late. Yeah, you know what? Oh, he did the flying poke check. All right, we got to get into this, man. What the hell's going on? I can't lose to the Toronto Maple Leafs with the Chicago Blackhawks. What do you got for me, Phil? No! Oh! He had me twice. He got me really beat there. I was trying to scurry back to the backhand, the forehand shot, but then he pulled it right back to the backhand. That would have been the time to do the flying poke check. Look how close to the crease he was deking me out. All right, we got to get back in this. I'm not having this. $6 million! Let's go. Here we go. He's not gonna get you with the flying poke check, is he? Shh. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Put it in. There you go. All right. I'm reading your book, son. You're not aggressive with your flying poke check or your dirty birdie. Right on the goal line. I can outweight you. Good job there, $6 million. All right, Joffrey Lupul. I might have to do it this time if he gets too close to me. What does he do? Oh, give me a fucking break! Corey Crawford! Close your legs, you idiots! What the hell? Who are you trying to imitate? Roberto Luongo? Oh, I was butterfly and everything. How did that find a hole? I really got to get a goal here, boys. We can't allow this to happen. What kind of shot do I need to pull off to guarantee a goal? It's got to be a wrist shot, I believe. Yeah, it's got to be a wrist shot. Give me a right-handed. Oh, Brandon Saad. He's got to kneel before me. Come on, here we go. Kneel before Saad. Oh, there it is. Yes, baby. Kneel before Saad. Whew, I'm back in this. I'm not losing this shootout, man. It's not going to happen. The Stanley Cup champs are not going to lose to the Toronto fucking Maple Leafs. Roman Polak, what do you got for me? I'll do an early fake and then a reel. Early fake. He still got it. Oh, he did the fake slap shot and everything, and he still pulled the backhand off quick enough. Oh, my God. What the hell happened? I've saved the first 3, and now he scored 3 in a row. He's in my head. All right, Johnny Oduya. I'll do a wrist shot, like the same kind of setup, but I'll go foreside this time. Here we go. No! I can't believe I lost. God damn it, Toronto Maple Leafs. Why can't you do that in real life? I'm sorry, Chicago. I couldn't get a win for you, but who the hell cares what happens in a video game? You guys won the real prize, the Stanley Cup, all right? So, once again, congratulations to the Chicago Blackhawks. But what I want to talk about in this video is the future of the Blackhawks, because we all know the contract situation that's coming up next year. Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane, they're both starting their $10.5 million cap hit starting next year for the next 8, right? So, what are the Chicago Blackhawks going to do with a lot of these players? Let me just read out some numbers for you. Duncan Keith, he's at $5.5 million for the next 8 years. I think that's a good contract for him. I don't think he's going anywhere. Brent Seabrook, $5.8 million for 1 year. Now, this is an interesting one because they have him for another year. What are they going to do? Because Seabrook is one of their playoff defenders, right? Do they trade him 1 year left? Is he going to want like $7 million or something like that? You know, on the free agency market, he could get it, right? So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with Seabrook. Hjalmarsson, $4.1 million for 4 years. Be interesting to see what they do with him. They probably hold on to him. Corey Crawford, $6 million for the next 5 years. They're not letting him go anywhere. And then you got contracts that I do feel are going to be moved. Patrick Sharp, $5.9 million for the next 2 years. Maybe hold on to him for 2 years if you can, right? But there's no way they're going to re-sign him if he wants a real contract after that. So that's going to be interesting. Marian Hossa, $5.275 million for the next 6 years. That's definitely a contract that's not going to work out. He's been instrumental in their 3 Stanley Cup wins. However, he's a little bit older, and they have to make room, especially with those big contracts ahead of him, right? Brian Bickle, $4 million for the next 2 years. So those contracts, Sharp, Hossa, and Bickle, I'm going to be interested to see what they do with them, because the players that they don't have to necessarily resign, but their contracts are up this year. Antoine Vermette, he's an unrestricted free agent. I don't think he's coming back. Brad Richards, he's an unrestricted free agent. He could be back. Might be interesting there. Kruger, he's a restricted free agent. Saad, he's a restricted free agent. It's going to be interesting to see how much he gets, man. $5 million, $6 million. Desjardins, he's an unrestricted free agent. Johnny Oduya, unrestricted free agent. And Rundbland is a restricted free agent, right? So when it comes to the future of the Chicago Blackhawks, have we seen the best? Because in a cap NHL, it's just not possible to keep all these good players in their prime on the same team while at the same time paying everyone, right? So Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane got paid. What about these other players? So I want to know from you Chicago Blackhawk fans, what do you think your roster is going to look like next year, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, right? Because you got the 3 Stanley Cups. I know your team wants more, but I think it would be better for you guys if you trade some of these players away like you did in 2010. Pick up some draft picks, pick up some prospects, free up some cap space, and have the team led by Kane and Toews. Still be a good team, but build for the future because you already got 3 Stanley Cups in the last 6 years. A job well done, successful, right? So I want to know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Once again, congratulations, Chicago.